Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the news at 10. I'm Pepper Baker.
And I'm Richard Ransom. We start tonight with the nationwide dockworkers strike and how it's likely to impact shoppers like us in the Mid-South. Pretty soon, fully functional trading ports like the one you see behind us here will be at a standstill. As we mentioned earlier, more than 45,000 dock workers across the East and Gulf Coast now on strike.
They're demanding higher wages and banning automated cargo equipment. But with the holiday season near, the strike could threaten the busiest shopping time of the year. ABC 24's Lauren Turman is here in the studio with how the strike could impact shoppers in the Bluff City. Lauren.
That's right, Richard and Pepper. And Memphis is one of the nation's largest inland ports, and affects industries across much of the country. And many people I spoke with today saying this strike could inflate prices related to food and clothing and potentially get so bad that popular perishable items like bananas and pineapples could disappear from grocery stores.
We are just recovering from a worldwide pandemic, and you finna put hardships on people again.
Daryl, like many other shoppers across the country, already felt the strain coming from inflation and supply chain shortages after the pandemic. After more than 45,000 dock workers went on strike this morning, he's scared that he will feel that strain even more.
It's gonna put a tight squeeze on everybody else, just as it did during COVID, and it might even be worse.
In different parts of the country, workers from 36 U.S. ports went on the picket line over wages and a ban on automation. The International Longshoremen's Association, the union representing these workers, says they're looking for a more generous contract between them and the U.S. Maritime Alliance. As one of the country's largest inland ports, the International Port of Memphis supplies different industries across the Mid-South. Neely Mallory, the president of Mallory Alexander International Logistics, says many retailers have been preparing for this strike.
Most importers knew this has been coming for 6 months. They moved their shipments up early.
The most heavily impacted areas, according to an economist at the University of Arkansas, are expected to be meat, produce, and cotton. Nearly 12% of beef exports come from South America, and 4% comes from the Caribbean. Both trade flows will likely be strained because of the strike. Mallory says that even one day of striking could set some industries back a week.
For every day they're closed, if these ports from Brownsville, Texas to Maine are closed, it takes a week to catch up. So just think, if they are out 14 days, that's 3 months to catch up.
And Mallory says that unless the strike carries out for a number of weeks, there won't be too much of an uptick in terms of inflation on goods and clothing. And specifically, as the holiday season approaches, perishable imports and major chains may decide to take them off the shelves completely. Pepper?
All right, Lauren, thank you.